All right, I'm on hole number 5 of the City of Lights tournament. Monday's qualifying round in the rookie division. Playing in my 99 account, so I got some low-level stuff here, and I haven't practiced with any of these, so we're just out shooting shots. So here's the deal. If you bring a big ball, you can actually come over here and start on this side with your extra mile. The problem here is, I mean, if you end up in the rough out here, you can still get on. But the problem is that here's your yellow ring, and you don't really have any room to the left or the right. You got like half of your orange ring on either side if you try and center it up. So if you hit a grate to the left or the right, there is a shot that you could end up in the rough, and it would be much better to hit a grate to the left, or excuse me, the right, than it would be to the left, because the left here could be problematic, and you don't want to get involved in this stuff over here. The other way to come at it is to start over here and then bounce your ball over and then run it forward. And I'm not going to be able to get far up in there because I don't have a lot of topspin on my QB, but the QB is 100% accurate, and it's going to give me a pretty good shot at it. And more than likely I'm going to end up a little short, and I'm going to end up coming at it with my backbone. So I'm going to take a backbone and a quasar and a QB. Let's open up, let's get one of these rolling. I'm still working on clubs in this account. You don't get clubs if you don't open up chests. So if you play a lot and you don't have a lot of gems, gems are the hard currency in this game. So if you don't have a lot of gems to open up chests, if you're speeding them along, then you're having to wait until you can, get enough slots open to go out and play. And you're just playing kind of throughout the day. But if you sit down and you play for a while and you win a bunch and you didn't have slots, then those are a bunch of chests that you didn't open. So when people talk about, oh, well, they just bought their clubs, well, maybe you got to open up chests in order to get clubs. That's just how it works. I'm going to run right down the center of that. I want to give myself as much room as possible. And I want to give myself 2 rings of room down there just in case it carries a little far. It's 100% accurate. That's why I brought it. So that's 3.3 rings. Hitting it great to the left. Now, if I brought an extra mile, that might be problematic. But with a QB, I could still make it. So you can see that's a 100% accurate club, and I hit it great to the left. And you can see where I ended up. So if I would have had my extra mile right there and hit that same grate to the left, I would have been in big trouble. I probably would have been behind the trees. If you're going to hit to this side over here, you've got to clear this tree. So see these shadows out here? You need to be in front of those shadows in order to clear that tree right there. Otherwise, you're going to have a difficult time getting it in. You're going to have to probably add some curl on it in order to work it around that tree. So I'm not sure what the benefit here would be doing a max overpower shot to get up in there, and why just laying it up over like I did, why that's not a viable shot here if you've got lower level clubs. If you've got lower level clubs, the last thing you want to be doing is using a white ball with overpower in a tournament. And if you had a Spitfire, you could probably get on from the sand from here, but with what you've got, if you've got lower developed clubs, it's going to be very, very problematic. Okay, so it's one, and that blows. I don't have any topspin on this. So my goal here is let's secure our birdie. Okay, it's 1.8 per ring, so there's 3.6. That leaves me, let's say, a ring and 2 2/3 rings. Hitting it perfect. Pretty close. Pretty close. Just trying to roll it down that hill. Almost. The idea is to get out here where this little peninsula that comes out into the sand, if you're on track with that, even if you're behind it back here, if you're on track with that, there's a trough on the green, and if you can run it through that trough, I need to do some type of a wind adjustment or some type of an adjustment on this hole, because if I hit on this hole right here, if I hit it perfect, I miss it on that side every time. If I hit it great to the left, I put it in the hole. And I don't like that. To me, that's an epic fail on my part, because when I hit a shot great to the left, it should go great to the left. When I hit a shot great to the right, it should go great to the right. When I hit a shot perfect, it should go right at the cup. And on this particular hole, when I'm shooting it, if I hit that great to the left, I give myself a great opportunity for it to go in the hole. But when I hit perfect on this, it always misses to the right. So there's some kind of an adjustment or an extra adjustment or an extra wind adjustment that I need to be making on this hole to compensate for that. And what's funny is it doesn't look like it's uphill or downhill. It looks like, you're pretty level with it, and that you wouldn't need to do some adjustment. So I don't know if it's just because of where it's landing on the course. It's taking an irregular bounce to the right, and I just need to compensate for that by starting my ball off on the left-hand side of the cup. And that might literally be what it is. All right, that was hole number 5 of the City of Lights tournament in Monday's qualifying round of the Rookie Division. Thanks for watching.